Hadily daidily, YouTubeily doodly doo. It's A. Jonathan Strauss, the terminal comedian. Um, just want to make a quick video, let y'all know that some days are bad days, and I like to try to find the good in every day. And today was a rough day. I mean, I had chemo today, and today was supposed to be my short appointment. Left my house around 8 o'clock this morning, and it's now 3:30 p.m. and I just got home about 30 minutes ago. So my short appointment was about 7 hours long, and I'm already starting to get that bad taste in my mouth from the chemo. It affects my taste of food for about 2 or 3 days, and I'm already tooting along with the band because it gives me extreme gas and abdominal pain. But while I was there, I was waiting to get my meds infused, and I took a walk up to the nurse's counter and started joking around and having a good time. And one of the nurses said to me, she said, "God, why do you look so familiar?" And I said, "Maybe it's because I have such a wonderfully crooked face. I'm hard to forget." And she says, "No," she says, "you're that comedian." She says, "You have this really good song that I've been showing off to people." And turned out she's a big fan of my chemo song, which you could see in my earlier videos from about 3 weeks ago. So our message is getting out there that terminal cancer is not a death sentence; it's a life sentence. And I just want to share that with you all today because that made my day. And then another one of the nurses comes walking over to me with her phone, and she says, "Isn't this you?" And she had a video of one of my most recent mixed emotions. And apparently a lot of them are subscribers, and they didn't even know who I was until they met me today. So it was nice to know. Apparently these women and men, they look for stuff like that to help out some of their patients who are kind of depressed. And I was able to hook up with one of their social departments today, and I am going to be volunteering at the hospital to make people laugh that are in the same situation as I am. So what started out as a horrible day, I was supposed to have a volunteer Uber driver take me in, and they were unable to get anybody. So I was told a cab was going to pick me up, and it was going to be paid for by the American Cancer Society, which it was. Turned out it wasn't a cab. It was darn near a limousine. It was a Chrysler 300, fully loaded. It was a wonderful ride in. I got home, was taken home by a Lincoln NKX SUV, plenty of legroom for my 7 foot tall frame. So I really enjoyed my ride to and from. It was a couple cordial drivers, a nice conversation. Like I said, it was a long day. It was 7 hours, but I feel like I got something accomplished today. In a day where I really just wanted to stay in bed and not have to do chemotherapy and not have to go to the hospital. What ended up being almost an 8 hour day was far from being a nightmare or a bad day. It was a great day. Plus, they got really good snacks there, so I embezzled some Oreos and Lorna Doones and some chocolate-covered Special K bars out of there. So that's always a plus. And my son bought me a McDonald's double cheeseburger, and I was able to eat it right before my taste buds started going sour on me today. So like I said, you're gonna have bad days sometimes, but you take the good with the bad, and you keep your head down, and you plow forward, and you follow your hope. And if you're religious, you pray to your God, and you lean on your family, and you lean on your friends, and sometimes even what you think is going to be the worst day ever can turn out to be a good day. So now I have something else to look forward to. Also, I'll be headlining our foundation's first comedy show on April 27th at 7 p.m. at Pub 36. I want to thank Glenn over at Pub 36 for giving us the space, and Gary Nugent for hooking me up with them. And of course, thanks to Justin Way from Exquisite Auto Detail, and Jason and Jay Peter for helping out with Patreon. And also a huge shout out to Bob McCain from Celtic Cross Tavern, who donated $130 to the show for baskets for the Chinese auction. And really looking forward to putting on that show. Have a lot of great material. Local comedian Frankie D is going to be there, and we're helping to get two other guys. They'll be doing 10 to 15 minutes each, and I'll be closing out the show with about a 30-minute routine. And like I said, if you wake up and you think you're going to have a bad day, look for the good in every day. And that's my message today. Hopefully I'm not too sick. I have a few videos I'd like to put out this week that I'm working on with the editing and stuff like that. But the chemo does knock me on my butt a little bit. But for now, this is A. Jonathan Strauss, the Terminal Comedian. I approve this message. Thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe. Be sure to like us on YouTube and find me on Facebook at A. Jonathan Strauss, the Terminal Comedian. I accept all friend requests unless it appears to be like a stripper or something. I don't want that. But otherwise, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace, love, recycle. Thank you, and God bless.